Welcome back to the BMF Formula. Today we open Chapter 33, a chapter that exposes one of the biggest truths about money, fear, and the way people make decisions. In this chapter, Rich Dad explains that most people let fear push them into jobs. Instead of letting thinking pull them toward opportunities, they react emotionally instead of asking the powerful question, is this decision moving me toward freedom or trapping me in fear? Chapter 33 shows that the moment you stop reacting emotionally and start thinking logically, your entire financial life begins to shift. This chapter teaches you not to run from fear, but to study it, understand it, and rise above it. Because when you control your emotions, you control your money, and when you control your money, you control your future. So hit subscribe, tap the bell icon, and let's dive into a chapter that can change the way you make every financial decision in your life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad's solution to this fear over the long run. In my opinion, the answer is no. A job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. But my dad is always saying, stay in school and get good grades so you can find a safe, secure job. I interjected, somewhat confused. Yes, I understand he says that, said Rich Dad, smiling. Most people recommend that, and it's a good path for most people. But people make that recommendation primarily out of fear. You mean my dad says that because he's afraid? Yes, said Rich Dad. He's terrified that you won't earn enough money and won't fit into society. Don't get me wrong. He loves you and wants the best for you. I too believe an education and a job are important, but it won't handle the fear. You see, that same fear that makes him get up in the morning to carm a few bucks is the fear that is causing him to be so fanatical about your going to school. So what do you recommend? I asked. I want to teach you to master the power of money instead of being afraid of it. They don't teach that in school, and if you don't learn it, you become a slave to money. It was finally making sense. He wanted us to widen our views and to see what the Mrs. Martins of this world couldn't see. He used examples that sounded cruel at the time, but I've never forgotten them. My vision widened that day, and I began to see the trap that lay ahead for most people. You see, we're all employees ultimately. We just work at different levels, said Rich Dad. I just want you boys to have a chance to avoid the trap caused by those two emotions, fear and desire. Use them in your favor, not against you. That's what I want to teach you. I'm not interested in just teaching you to make a pile of money. That won't handle the fear or desire. If you don't first handle fear and desire, and you get rich, you'll only be a highly paid slave. So how do we avoid the trap? I asked. The main cause of poverty or financial struggle is fear and ignorance, not the economy or the government or the rich. It's self-inflicted fear and ignorance that keep people trapped. So you,